Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with AC Milan. Last time out we got our European campaign off to a good positive start with a 4-1 victory over FC Copenhagen in the Champions League. However, we've had an unfortunate start to the domestic season in Italy with a draw and a defeat. So we're up against Sampdoria, who've had 2 losses to begin the campaign. They're the only team who haven't taken a point in the opening 2 games. So hopefully we can turn them over at San Siro. We do have 2 victories over them from last season with a 100% record. So hopefully we can go out there today and put them to the sword. Fortunately, Romagnoli picked up an injury, so Caldara will be starting today. He does not have a side preference. Andrea Barzali can come onto the bench for Romagnoli. My front case is still unfortunately out with an injury at the moment. So this is going to be what the lineup looks like. It's going to be Donnarumma, Calabria, Bonucci, Caldara, Barreca, Locatelli, Biglia, Chiesa, Çalhanoğlu, Sani and Silva. So that should have more than enough quality to go out there and turn over Sampdoria. But as I say, we've had 2 really poor performances so far in the league. We're up against a 4-1-3-2 today. Obviously coming here to try and sit in and defend. We should be winning this without any problems. Biglia, Çalhanoğlu and Leroy Sani obviously impressed with that team talk. So hopefully they can go out there and just do the business. That's all I'm asking. Just go out and win. Forward to Duvan Zapata now, holding her up. Biglia puts a foot in. Foul given after 11 seconds. Just a warning, please. It's just a warning, thankfully. No yellow card for Lucas Biglia. Possession swinging around here. Actually, Sampdoria have taken control over it. Now we're clawing it back a little bit ourselves. 10 minutes gone. 15 minutes gone now. We're more in control of possession at the moment, with 2 shots to 1. No chances created as Sani now plays it back to Locatelli, being charged down by Sampdoria players. Switches the play. Calabria for Chiesa. Chiesa into Andre Silva, into Çalhanoğlu, who's hit the bar. The rebound then, he's just fumbled. I don't know what he's done with that rebound. He should easily have turned that in on the second. He should have scored the first one, but when it comes back off the bar, he should turn that in easily. And it's a poor effort from Çalhanoğlu, who really, I'm starting to have grave concerns about his quality in the team. As Barreca will throw it to Çalhanoğlu now. He lays it back to Locatelli. It's a good ball. Locatelli into Chiesa. He's got support from Calabria. It's not a great ball out wide to him, but he will pick her up now. San Siro hardly populated, and Andre Silva heads her off the bar, and it makes its way in. I think that actually hit the keeper and went in, which should be an own goal, but Andre Silva does get credit with it. It is 1-0 to Milan. It's something, I guess. But it's hardly super impressive. The only man not involved in that goal with a decent rating is Donnarumma. Çalhanoğlu and Sani have been poor. Biglia has been poor. Chiesa has been okay. Not hit the ground running, but we do have the lead, the 1-goal lead. Even if we don't perform magnificently today, as long as we get the 3 points, I'll be reasonably happy. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent though. Biglia is going to come off at half time. We're going to be bringing in... who are we going to bring on? Let's see who's actually most capable of going back there. Bonaventura more so than Çalhanoğlu, so we'll bring Bonaventura in. He can be box to box, I suppose. Biglia on that yellow card, don't want to risk him getting another. And yep, we're going to just go with the team that we currently have. Silva to Çalhanoğlu now. He plays it to Barreca. Barreca forward to Sani. Sani on that left hand side. Chance to run at the fullback. Running at him. Tries to cross it in and it is blocked. Out for a throw. Sani and Çalhanoğlu's performances today, not happy with that. Caldara's been poor as well, as Quintero lines up a free kick for Sampdoria. He delivers it deep, just get it away. Locatelli gets it away. It will come to Sani now, plays it to Chiesa. Counter really should be on, quick counter. Chiesa, that's a terrible pass. Who the hell was that meant to be for? Does get it back though, heads it to Locatelli. Now Chiesa, but the quick counter's away. Chiesa gives it away again as Gaston plays it to Linetti. Linetti bringing the ball down now, plays it back to Hattabor, I would call him. Silvestre and Ferrari. To Strunic. Strinic closed down by Chiesa, goes back the way to the goalkeeper Viviano, he knocks it long. Ramirez flicks it on to Zapata, who can play it in behind for Quagliarella, but Calabria covers, plays it to Donnarumma. And we can start from the back now with Gianluigi Donnarumma. He will knock it long towards Sané. Sané will just about keep that in. Decent touch on his head. Sané now to run the full back. Beats him. Goes back to Locatelli though. Locatelli switching it for Chiesa, who's going to get there before Strinic. Chiesa takes him on now. Can he angle this cross? Chiesa does angle the cross. It's in there and Leroy Sané manages to nod it in. And I suppose you give the youngsters credit there, but Chiesa giving the ball away twice during that made it harder for us. Ultimately, I suppose you credit him. He gets a good cross in and Sané delivers the finish at the back post. Now everyone barring Çalhanoğlu looks to be playing a decent game. Do you know what? I'm going to bring Murati on. What is he? He prefers a supporting advanced playmaker. The coaches seem to think he can develop into a 5-star player, so we'll give him a chance to prove them right. 20 minutes now. We're going to go... who do we use? It's a strange decision. We'll throw Andrea Conte in there. He needs to get some match fitness up. He's on for Calabria. We've got two good right backs there actually in Conte and Calabria. Last 10 minutes or so, we're going to get a comfortable, if uninspiring, 2-0 victory, I think, as Chiesa tees up the corner. It's in, it's Ferrari away. It will go back to Chiesa now. Cuts it back to Locatelli. Helps her on to Caldara. Now Bonucci and Murati. Bonucci. Murati. Good challenge on him though by Gaston. He'll play it long to Caprari. Caprari picks her up. Could play her in behind for Duvan Zapata. He certainly does. Duvan Zapata. Chance advancing on Donnarumma. Shoots. Good save by the big goalkeeper. Corner to be taken by Torreira. Just defend this, guys. Nice and comfortable. Torreira puts it in. It's a chance at the near post and it's in. It's Gaston Ramirez and Sampdoria all of a sudden have a lifeline for the last couple of minutes here. Just tell the guys to tighten up. Hopefully we don't need to change any more than that. They've thrown it forward now, Sampdoria, and there is a chance for someone as Caldara finds Sané, Locatelli now. We should be able to pick through them at the back now as Chiesa has an overlap from Conte. Not a good ball from Chiesa though. Conte trying to take on the man. He's got Chiesa in the middle. He's also got Andre Silva. It's cleared away by Ferrari though, and the chance is on. Caprari now playing it for Duvan Zapata, who somehow gets there between the defenders. Who are at 6s and 7s. Caldara wins it. Bonucci, but it's one back. It's Caprari. It's Duvan Zapata for the equaliser, and it's in. Holy shit. This is insane. I'm blaming Chiesa again for giving the ball away when we're attacking. We're going to get a 2-2 here again. Still can't win. Can't buy a victory. Murati picking her up now. Plays it to Chiesa. Chiesa to Locatelli. Locatelli for Murati, sorry. And it's nothing's going to happen. I mean... I guess maybe I should have defended, but Zapata with another chance. Bonucci with a block, but... I don't see why we should. I don't see why we should have to go backs to the wall in a game like this. We're fucking bossing it. And then all of a sudden, bang bang, 2-2. A team who's lost both opening games has been absolutely useless all day for the last 10 minutes. Just decide they're going to score. Hit us for 2 goals and there you go, point each. Aggressive, not good enough. I think we're going to switch up that formation because that was abysmal. I would almost like to team meeting them and tell them how fucking hopeless they are. We've got SPAL next time out. We need to beat SPAL, who are doing quite well and we're away from home. SPAL, who are in 6th place at the moment. SPAL just lost away at Napoli. At least they'll be getting into the next game maybe with their confidence dented a little bit. But nothing compared to how dented our confidence is going to be though. Juventus 1-1 against Torino. They haven't won a game yet, Juventus, in the opening 3, and they're only, what, 1 point ahead of us? Yeah, they're 1 point ahead of us. Think of that, opening 3 games, Juventus haven't won a game, and they're still ahead of us. We're letting them away with poor early season form. And we're getting into the next episode after this SPAL game. We host Juve and we go to London to face Arsenal. I'm not looking forward to this. To say that I'm gutted with the start to the season would be an understatement. Especially the way we just drew there. Jesus. We need to go to this lot and beat them here. I'm even going to... Do you know what I'm going to do? For those of you who've been watching the Rangers season, there's a formation that we go with our Rangers team that we're going to go with just now, actually. For Milan, we're going to... Çalhanoğlu's out, man. Çalhanoğlu has been so bad for quite a while now, if I'm honest. We're going to bring Romagnoli back in for Caldara, who was poor there as well. And we're going to bring in... I mean, I was going to go Frank Kessie. Can he feature Frank Kessie? No, he failed the fitness test, sadly. So Çalhanoğlu is going to be out for Bonaventura, I guess. And Bonaventura will play as a box-to-box midfielder, I guess. And we're going to go with that formation just now. The rest of the team is going to be the same. And we're away to SPAL just now. As much as it's not worked so far, I'm determined to have it work. I'm going to aggressively tell them the better win. Calabria, Locatelli and Donnarumma are up for that. Show some passion, for God's sake. And SPAL have absolutely packed their stadium here. Much, much busier than San Siro is these days. In the opening 10 minutes, no action. 2 shots, 2 on for ourselves, but that's it. Corner now to be taken by Bilia. It's in towards Sani. It's headed away easily. Locatelli will pick it back up. Finds Bonaventura. Space to hit one. Plays it to Andre Silva. Closed down. It's balls away. Sani picks it up. Down again. Penalty. And we have a cheap way to get ahead here at SPAL. It's Lucas Bilia who's going to step up to the spot. Sciattarella is going in the book. Pascal Sciattarella in the book for SPAL. It's Lucas Bilia for 1-0. I'm just waiting for the keeper to save this now. That'll just sum up the start to the season. Bilia scores. What a penalty, man. Basically hit the inside of the side of the net. Blasts it home. And what I'm going to now do is tell them to push forward. I want to bury this team. Need some confidence back for the boys. Barreca to Bilia and Barreca. Come on, race by him. Plays it to Locatelli, good pass. Into Bonaventura. And Locatelli. Andre Silva. For Chiesa. The outside of the foot, but an easy save. Costa now nicking it back for SPAL. Here they go in the counter. Oh, poor pass. Bonucci now to Calabria. Can he find Chiesa? He can. Can he find a cross for Andre Silva? It's whipped in. It's Andre Silva. It's wide of the post. And we're missing chance after chance after chance now. Will we regret this later on in the game, I wonder? Half an hour gone. Only 1-0. Juventus losing in Turin to Napoli. It's a corner now again. Bilia goes deep with this one. It's attacked from deep, but it's over by Romagnoli as Sampdoria are ahead of Bologna now. Obviously taking inspiration from their late comeback at San Siro. Barreca now. We need a goal before half time here. Barreca to Bilia. Into Locatelli. Good ball. Locatelli holding her up now. Turning. Rolls it to Silva. Plays it to Chiesa. Volleys her in. It's a lovely finish by Federico Chiesa. It is 2-0. It's going to be 2-0 at half time, which of course, as we've learned, is a scoreline we have to be careful of. Can we get a third? Nah, it's going to be 2-0 half time. And somehow we're going to be ahead of Juventus at the end of this run of games, unless they can come back against Napoli. Passionately very happy there. I'm not going to mention complacency. Let's just get it into their heads that they're being brilliant. Caldara can come on for Bonucci. And we can try... There's so many players. Do you know what? We'll just do that. We'll do the Caldara change because Bonucci's been booked, and we'll encourage the players. As Bonaventura finds Chiesa, Locatelli now. Come on, give me like another 2 or 3 goals. We really need to bury this team. We need some confidence before we play Juve. As Chiesa skips by his man, looking for a cross now. Chiesa puts it in. It's headed away by Felipe. Locatelli down in the chest. Bonaventura shooting chance. A brilliant tackle though by the SPAL defender. And Bilia gives away another free kick. Not even a warning this time. Douglas Costa for Juve is injured, which is always good news. Palosci with the free kick here. Plays it forward. So easy for Bonaventura to cut that out. Bonaventura long. It's flicked on by Sani to Silva. He's got Chiesa and Akers on the other side. Silva finds Chiesa. Federico Chiesa cutting inside. I don't know why he didn't go wide there. It's into Silva, and that's a lovely finish. Who am I to criticise what they do when they score goals like that? But he's offside. He is offside. How can you be offside when you've got a counter like that, man? That is disgusting. Of all the horrible ways to have a goal ruled out, my God. Calabria now is going to come off for Raul Bellanova, believe it or not. Now concentrate for these last 15, don't be giving anything stupid away. Bilia angles it in, headed away. Fiorentina equalise it to Giuseppe Meazza. Bilia, Bonaventura, come on, get me the number 3. Bonaventura, Locatelli. Into the box, down, pen. It feels like the referees have been kind to us here. I think Big Silvio's obviously had a word with the referees federation. Let them know we're needing a hand here. I think we'll make a little change at the end. We'll give Kalinic a chance to come on, I suppose. As Bilia lines up his second penalty of the day. Steps up, Bilia scores just beyond the reach of the goalkeeper, just. His 3rd of the season, 2nd of the day. We're up to 9th with this now, 3-0 ahead of SPAL. Yes, we'll still make the sub after the goal. Juve still losing against Napoli. But I would suspect that this will be the result now, 3-0. Actually, you know what? See, just to be super careful, let's go. Let's drop deep and just contain. I think Juve have equalised there, haven't they? Yep, Juve have equalised. Corner now. Viviani delivers for SPAL. It's away by Locatelli. Time, ref. Time. Time, Mr. Maresca. Come on. Palosci now. And it's over. There you go. 3-0 win and a clean sheet. Passionate. Very happy. That'll do. Juventus 1-1 it ended, Inter Fiorentina 1-1, Chievo win 5-4 against Udinese, wow, Samp 1-1 with Bologna, Sassuolo 2-1 over Pescara. How far off? We're 5 points behind top place Lazio. Roma, it'll be the same behind the Roma. Somehow we've got away with this piss poor start to not be completely off the mark already. Cartroni scores again for Navarro. He's got 3 goals in the opening 4 Serie A games and 2 assists, so he's doing brilliantly. Yeah, I mean, hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We've had some decent attacking play. Hopefully the SPAL result shows that the change to our new formation, bringing Bonaventura in rather than Çalhanoğlu, hopefully that'll continue to bear fruit as we go forward. The Sampdoria game, we just need to put that out of our minds. That was a mess. We'll consign the Sampdoria game to the past with the Sassuolo and Cagliari results. That was our poor start to the season. Now we've won a game, we're off and running. Let's go with that mentality. We're against Juve next time at San Siro. We beat them there last season. They haven't started well. Let's hope we can beat them there again this season. Frank Kessie still doubtful to be back, but Douglas Costa is out. Khedira and Dybala are doubtful on the Juventus side of that one, so we need a victory from that. But that will be, of course, next time out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. The howling performance against Sampdoria. Brutal to lose what really should have been a victory there at the death, but we'll put that out of our heads. That's the last I'll mention it. And a good result against SPAL, changing to that 3 in the midfield there, getting Bonaventura alongside the 2 deep line playmakers. It's clearly helped us. A 3-0 victory away at a side who've started pretty decently actually. They've started above themselves this season, and we managed to go there and pretty much swat them aside. So that was good. And basically, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time when we host Juve and we pack our bags for London.